Hey everyone! It has been a really, really long time since I made a process video. Um, or I should say since I narrated a process video. So I might be a little bit rusty at this, but I'm going to get back in the swing of things. For those of you that didn't watch my share video the other day, I just kind of explained how crazy things have been over the summer. I was just working a ton of hours and I didn't even mean to let go of the channel, but it just kind of got pushed to the wayside. So, but I'm back. I'm going to be doing some more process videos, Project Life and Scrapbook and mini albums and all that good stuff, and some book reviews and whatnot. So, I'm just going to jump right in. So, my mom and I took a little trip this summer and we went to see some of the Laura Ingalls Wilder houses, and I could not wait to scrapbook some of the photos. So, I had ordered this Felicity Jane kit. If you have not checked out the Felicity Jane kits, you definitely should. They're really cute. Um, I'm off all my kits. I do not subscribe to any kits just because I feel like if I want to skip 1 month or if I don't like a kit 1 month, then I've saved any money that I would have saved anyway from subscribing to a kit, if that makes sense. So whatever savings I was gonna get, if I don't like one kit, that's just a waste of money. Um, and yeah, sometimes that means they're sold out and that I can't get them, but you know what? That happens. So it's all good. Anyway, so this is the Felicity Jane kit, and it's just super pretty. I just really love the colors on her kits. I just, anyway, so I wanted to play around with this. So I cut this off. I think this paper is actually from my hip kit. There was similar papers in my hip kit that month. I think this was the June kit. So there were similar kits. This in the hip kit and the Felicity Jane of this striped pattern. So I ended up taking the one from the hip kit, I think. I think because I didn't want to cut into the other one. I can't remember. It's been a while. So this little wood veneer did come and it was kind of broken in two, but it still works. I'm just going to glue it together. You'll never even know the difference. So I really like that. And I don't know, I hope you guys can see this clearly. Like on my little screen where I'm doing the narration, it looks like the paper's like warped and all funny looking, but I don't think it's like that in the actual video. So I hope not. But it's just this nice kind of lined paper, so it's perfect to do a little bit of mixed media on, which I'm going to do here in a minute. So I just kind of, you always get this little pillow box with um, some different small embellishments like confetti or sequins, flare badges, a little bit of wood veneer. So it's all super cute. And so I was just kind of going through there, just trying to figure out what I wanted to play with and what I wanted to do on this layout. So I really love those two photo corners. I feel like it just brings it all together. Um, but I knew I wanted to do some watercoloring, and I knew I only wanted to do those photo corners and two corners. So that's what I did. So here I really wanted to actually watercolor, but I think I was too lazy to like get a palette and try to squish some of the paint on. So I ended up with the very reliable smushing technique, as it has been called lately, where you smush some ink onto some plastic packaging, spray a little water on there, and squish it all over. You smush it. You smush the ink and you smush the ink onto the paper. So I'm really liking this technique. And I specifically ordered the coral, I think it's called Coral Bay, and the flamingo pink ink pads from Studio Calico because I wanted to play around with the like summer colors. And the coral actually comes out a little bit more orange than I wanted it to, but I kind of put some pink in there with it and it came out. I like the way it turned out in the end. I really like this yellow too. I just feel like this is such a great summery color combination, and I know it's already like the end of August. School has started for most people. But yeah, I'm kind of behind the times. So I'm going to be scrapbooking summer photos all fall long, probably. I feel like I'm always one season behind. Just as I fully embraced the summer, it's gone. It's done. It's over. Kids are back in school. It's going to be fall soon, which I'm totally excited about. I love fall. It's my favorite season. But I definitely feel like I'm just a little bit behind. I'm still wanting to sit by the lake and have a bonfire, and I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, so this definitely warped my paper. I don't know. I see everybody, I see all these smart ladies using the gesso, and I always forget, or I don't have time, or I'm just lazy about it. And I didn't put gesso down, and my paper got completely warped because obviously it's just regular paper, it's not watercolor paper. But I ended up, you get a piece of regular cardstock in the kit, and it was a yellow color, and I just didn't care for it. So it worked great to kind of um, tape my paper down to, so that way it didn't warp as bad, and it worked out really well. So, whenever I messed up on my cutting my photo corners, I had this little extra piece, so I'm trying to work that onto the actual photo since the stripes were going the wrong way for my page corners. I feel like I'm not making any sense tonight, and I don't know if it's because I'm just not making any sense or if it's because I'm new, or not new, but I've forgotten how to do this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just working up a little photo layers. I feel like I'm terrible at layering. I have no idea what I'm doing when I layer. I'm just kind of clueless, but I try. And that counts for something, right? Um, and I actually really love the way this layout turned out. I just completely love it. So I guess that's all that really matters in the end. But I've really been loving black and white backgrounds with some paint or gelatos or colors or something on the front. I have just really liked that look lately. So, I think those are from the Ali Edwards kit, one of the story kits. So, yes, I've been buying a lot of kits. I'm not subscribing to any right now. I really liked the hip kit, and I really liked the selection of stuff that you got. It did force me to try some new things that I have not tried before, or I would never have picked up on my own, and I thought they were so beautifully coordinated. But ultimately, I'm the kind of scrapbooker that when I see a collection that I really love, I want to buy every single piece of it. And I don't want to have duplicates necessarily. I mean, although there are exceptions to that rule. But if I like the new Amy Tangerine Finders Keepers collection, I just love that and I wanted every single piece of it. I didn't want to get some pieces in the kit and then they might change, or I might, I might decide that I just wanted two of them, but I don't want to be forced to have two of them. And I don't want to try to plan my shopping around what's going to come out in the kit next month when I can get it now. So I shop very much like I have to have it now. Like when a new collection comes out, I want it now, not later. And so I just wasn't finding that the hip kits were really working for my scrapbooking style, although I really did love the kits. And I especially love the color kit. So I think if anything, I would maybe continue to subscribe to the color kit, but again, not every month. I mean, I liked most of the months, but I don't necessarily always want the stencil or a certain color. So yeah, I think I've just found that I guess I'm too anxious or anal about it. I don't like to spend money on stuff and have a surprise that I end up not liking at all. So yeah. Anyway, back to the actual layout. So here I just stamped the date just a couple of times, and then I'm going to use the stamp set. I really like that you get a stamp set in the Felicity Jane kit. They're really cute, so um, I really like that. So I definitely wanted to play around with it, and I wanted to make sure that it would work. So I stamped it on the back. Or no, maybe I'm going to do some journaling on the back. That was it. I'm doing some journaling on the back, so I wanted to stamp. I think it said, "Here's the story." Yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, guys. I made this layout like a few weeks ago, so it's hard to remember. So, and that washi tape, I love that washi tape. I've been off the washi tape for a while because I feel like you could never use a whole roll up. And I much prefer the washi strips that are so popular right now. But that washi tape from Freckled Fawn is just adorable. I had to have it. I just love all the colors, and they went so perfectly with this kit and this kind of summer vibe that I'm going for. So, anyway, that about wraps it up. So, thank you so much, guys, for everyone that's left me messages. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.